Hey loves, it's me. It's me, Luv Jones. I am back with another one. See what's in the energy, y'all. Somebody out there show favoritism. They show favoritism. That's the first thing I see. Alright. Holy Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors. What is there's somebody shows favoritism. Calvin could be the one that showed favoritism. I just cut the deck on. Win the lottery. You are the winner. Somebody maybe need to play the lottery. You know, if you buy a casino, maybe play some of those scratch off cards or play a game or two at the casino. I see you are a winner. Somebody could be winning something. Somebody could be winning something. Yeah, I used to, for the longest, I never played the lottery. I just don't. I feel like the chances are slim to none, and I'm not a really big gambler, so the lottery was never something that I enjoyed doing. I never played the lottery. And then one day, I was told by somebody that I was going to be coming into a lot of money, life-changing money. And I told my mother, my stepmother, I told her at the time what the guy told me. It was the guy that I was just meeting. I told her what he told me, and she was like, oh my God, you should play the lottery. And so I listened to her. And I started playing the lottery a lot. I started playing, and I don't even know how to play the lottery. And so what I would do is just go in and get a quick pick. And every day I went into the store, I would get a quick pick. And I was going in the store every day. And then we get to the point where I would have like a stack of lottery tickets, because I would get them and just hold them, and I forget to even check them. And so they would just kind of pile up until I thought about it. And I'm like, let me go and check them. And I would do that often. And I can only imagine how much money I spent over the time. Over the time playing lottery tickets. And I only ever won like small amounts of money. The last time I had a little stack in my car, I went out the country and I left my car with my daughter. And I thought about it when I got back. Let me check these lottery tickets. And none of them was a winner, not even a little bit. I was like her. She may have checked them herself and just stuck the money in her pocket. I don't know. But that was my last time playing. I don't know. Maybe this for people who like to play the lottery. Guessing I'm not really a gambler. Even when I go to the casino, I'm not really big on the gambling part. I like to go for many other reasons, depending on which ones I'm going to. But I like the Biloxi casinos because they're right there by the water. I don't really play. But somebody's gonna win something. Somebody's gonna win something. So, hey y'all. Let's see. Let's in this energy. Because you see right through me. Somebody could be going through some kind of behavioral, emotional disorders. I got depression, bipolar, anxiety here. That you see right through me. I mean, I've only said 2 things so far. Could be somebody named Calvin showing favoritism. Or that about my daughter. Look, I just seen I just seen her name. Yeah, it could be that about my daughter. Somebody might have anxiety. So I swear that's the first thing I thought about. And after I checked my tickets, and not one of them, like I said, I used to let them just pile up because I forget they were right there. Every day I get it and just drop it right there. And by the time I go back in the store, I just buy another one, and I think about it when I come out the store, like, dang, I never checked the lottery ticket. And so they would just kind of pile up. But yeah, that time when I left my daughter the card and I came back and none of them was it, I was like, oh, she probably checked these and just went and pocketed the money. And I never played again. That was my last time ever playing the lottery. I lost way more money than I probably gained playing it anyway. Listening to my mother at the time talking about play the lottery. I didn't even play the lottery. And so what's so funny is the guy said I'll be coming into a whole lot of money at a certain point. If I didn't play the lottery, then how is the money even going to come for the lottery? How would it have came from the lottery if that's not something that I played? So it didn't even dawn on me then. I'm just listening to her. So I'm like, go play a lottery. She is a gambler. I remember growing up, her and my daddy stayed at the casino. I grew up as a casino child over in Kids Quest. So her and my daddy stayed in the casino. Of course, once we got old enough to stay at home by ourselves, they would just leave for a few hours. But before then, we was in the Kids Quest in the arcade room. While they would be in the casino gambling. And we was there regularly. And so it would probably be natural for her to say something like, go play the lottery, because that's what she would do. But that's not something that I do. So thinking back on it, in hindsight, I just don't know how I would have ever, like, what sense would that have made for me to be expecting money to come with the lottery and I didn't play it. Toxic. That's what I got. Somebody wants to close somebody's third eye. They watching something here. Red. Willpower here. Desires. Something about what somebody desires. The willpower to achieve whatever it is they desire. If somebody needs to wear the color red. Mystic. Somebody could be trying to manifest something, make something happen here. See a Capricorn. Capricorn favorite color could be red. be something about something they're trying to create, something they're trying to manifest. I see better as a piece of bread where there is peace in a house full of feasting, where there is quarreling. So somebody could be trying to manifest a situation with someone, around some people that they're not fond of, maybe people they don't like or doesn't like them. Could be a situation where somebody that doesn't like you trying to bring you in on something, maybe offering you something here, maybe something you think you're manifesting, something you're trying to create, something you have desired to have for yourself. Someone could be coming in trying to offer you something like that, but I don't feel like it's anything good with that better as a piece of bread. Alone than feasting with others. So it's saying it's better to eat a little bit by yourself than a lot around people where there's going to be issues at. So whatever, somebody may offer something, but I feel like it's going to start some kind of issues. Like something is going to be trouble come from whatever this is, whatever is being offered. And so let's say this is a position or something. Somebody's offering someone a job. Yeah, right at the top of this deck. I was going to say this, like somebody offering you a job. This job, it may be something that's lucrative. It may be something that pays a decent amount of money. It may be something you felt like you've been wanting with this desires for a long time. And so it may seem like it's right up your alley and you should jump on it. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of trouble that comes from that. Like you won't be comfortable maybe in that environment that comes along with it. Whatever it is. And then right at the top of the deck says Proverbs 2 or 23, chapter 4. It says, do not wear yourself out trying to gain wealth. Do not wear yourself out trying to gain wealth. So I feel like it's going to be something tiring about whatever environment that you are placed in. And initially, like I said, the money that's offered to you may sound good, but I feel like the environment could be toxic. It's not going to be something that you are fond of. That's why it said better as a piece of bread. I can't remember exactly what it said. But alone, better is that piece of bread by yourself than a loaf of bread or feasting where there's quarreling, where there's arguments, where there is chaos, where there is confusion. You know, you're getting paid good money, but it's always something stressful. It's not going to be worth it. Don't wear yourself out for this wealth, trying to gain something from it, trying to get this money. Something from God is not going to be something that's a toxic situation. God is not going to put you, he's not going to place you in toxicity in order to come up. Now, you may place yourself in toxicity in order to gain an advantage, but that's not something God is going to do. That's not something given to you by God when it comes with this trouble, this confusion, this drama, this toxicity. So be careful with that. chasing elite and celebrities. So this may even be a situation where it could be around some people who are well known. But it comes, like I said, it comes with drama, and I just seen sports. And smart, not wise. And so there could be a lot of games played behind the scene. It may even be games played with the money that's being offered. So I would definitely say think twice. Oh, wow. And confirmation because I'm sitting here shuffling the cards as I'm talking. And I cut the deck on this again. Better is a piece of bread where there is peace than a house full of feasting where there is quarreling. So it's better to have a smaller amount where in a place where you are comfortable, in a place where you are free to be yourself, in a place where you are free to speak your mind, in a place where your creativity is able to thrive. And so this could be you. This could be something that's about to come in to you. Or this could be something for your siblings, because I see siblings right here. So, oh wow. Siblings right here. And brother and sister duo right here. So something about siblings. This could be something that may have been offered to your siblings here. This may be something that will be offered to your siblings here. Maybe something your siblings have to do with. This could be some type of setup here. Because I did see setup. Family setup. A community effort here. Somebody's trying to set a situation up. And there's going to be drama coming from it. This is not going to be a good situation. I would not place myself in this situation around people, especially if you know you can't trust these people. If you can't trust them, there's no need to go back and act like you can trust them all of a sudden now. Y'all, this some kind of setup. I kid you not. I cut the deck to shuffle it, and it came right back out. I didn't pull any setup cards out because I keep seeing them as I shuffle. That's why I went ahead and said it. But for me to cut the deck on setup, this is some type of setup. Don't trust whatever this is that's about to be offered to you. Use your discernment. Because somebody's not right. Somebody's purposely doing something that they know is going to result in some chaos, some drama here, confusion. Ready to meet the parents here. So we got something about parents and something about siblings. This could be siblings. This could be your siblings and your parents. Or this could be somebody else's siblings and their parents here. And right behind it says Proverbs 26, chapter 26, verse 26. Although his hatred is concealed in deceit, his evil will be exposed in the congregation. Yeah, this is... I wouldn't take this. Whatever it is that's about to be offered to you, this person does not like you. This is a situation where this person and or these people are trying to do something to set up a situation here. Trying to do something to, I don't want to say to hurt you, but it's definitely not going to benefit you. It may be something to hurt your ego. Hell, it could be something to hurt you physically here. Could be something to get you bound, to get you tied up in a situation, especially when it has to do with contracts. And so if you're offered a position that has to do with anything contractually, I would get an attorney to review whatever it is. If they're trying to rush you through it, trying to, won't give you time to do that, I would not accept whatever this is, because I don't feel like anything good is going to come from this. It's going to be drama. So even if the person that offers this to you, let's just say that person is not trying to set you up. They have siblings or family members here that don't like you. There is a community of people here. Community doesn't have to mean like your city here. This could be like a family of people who hang out together here. There is a community of people who do not like you, and they're trying to place you in this awkward situation. Like I said, especially if it has something to do with contracts or something, I would not take it, because it may sound good at the beginning, because the first couple of cards that I seen had something to do with winning the lottery. And so it may sound as if the money you're going to get is a large amount of money. It may sound really good, especially if you're in a situation where you're down and out. It may sound really good. And maybe the person who's offering it to you has good intentions. But if they have this community of people around them, and they have a lack of control over this community of people here, this is where the trouble is going to come in. And that's why I say it's better is a piece of bread where there is peace than a house full of feasting, than you having an abundance of something where there is quarreling, where there is always an issue. And so you may be given a lot for this, but it's not going to be without drama, without chaos, without confusion behind it. See, let's move in together. This could even be a situation where somebody is offering a life with them. Long hair, don't care. Somebody may have long hair. Be a situation where someone is offering you a life with them. Somebody may say they want to take care of you. Maybe they're gonna offer you a job that comes with the place. I don't know. Just let's move in together. I see a vacation. This could be somebody who wants to date you here. They want to date you. But there is a community of people, family, ready to meet the parents. This could be parents here. This could be like in-laws here. This is a community of people who are not going to deal with this well. Smart, not wise. I see going to the spa. Gang stalking here. Yeah, this is drama. This drama. This is chaos. This is some BS. I see bar, tavern here. They hate you. Trying to trick the trickster here. Somebody could work at a bar, or some type of tavern, or some type of club, or something. It's a setup. It's purposely to get someone, I feel like, bound to a situation here. This is trying to get someone in a position where their arm is twisted, in a position where they can't easily get themselves out of whatever this is here. They hate you. These are people who don't like you. But if they offer you a position here and you take it, then that means these people who really don't like you have power, have authority over you. And so this may be done in an effort to try to control you, to control something that you're saying, to control something that you're doing, to steal something from you here. This, no. No. So, I don't know. I hate to say if you're smart, you may want to turn down whatever this is, because it could definitely sound like it's worth it. It sounds like it's a lot. You know, it could sound like it's something that you need to get ahead here. I see sabotage, but it may not be worth it. And so use your discernment. That's what I would say. No, I won't say don't take it. I will definitely say use your discernment, because this is not without drama. This is a lot of chaos in whatever this is. Someone here does not like you. It says they hate you. There is a community of people who do not like you in this situation here. You know, that remind me of a reading I listened to years ago. Spiritual Sad. She still come on every now and then. She was saying that someone will offer somebody a job, but the people who you would be working with do not like the fact that this person offered you a job. And so in her reading, it was not the person who was actually offering it to you, but it was the people around him. It was the people within whatever the job was, the job setting. She said it was a family-owned business, and it was the family around him that does not like you. And so you will be offered the job because it's something that he wants to do. However, you're going to be working with a family who doesn't like you. And she was saying, you know, you'll take the job and it'll look as if you're supposed to be managing something. You know, it'll look as if it's a good job, it's worth it. And you know, before you know it, you got somebody coming in and making you clean out the toilets or something like that. And so her thing was, you know, whatever, you take the job and the people don't like you, and they're showing some type of favoritism here. And so what they have you doing is the most dirtiest, the most degrading part of the job, because they can, because they are the family here. And so even if you get set in a position here, you got family. Because what she was saying is there was a family business. You have family that would take precedence, because there would be favoritism shown to the family. And so the family would still be able to have you doing the most dirtiest, degrading parts of the job. And so here you are, have taken the job under the intentions that you would be doing a certain thing and getting paid a certain thing, and they have you doing something completely different. And you know, she mentioned something. She was like, what if they have you cleaning out porta potties or something like that? And so you signed up to be working with these people, and they're purposely trying to do things like that. And then she said something to the effects of, if it's something creative that you are doing, these people will try to steal it from right up under you. They're going to try to take it, whatever it is. And I listened to this reading years ago. So for it to pop up in my mind, it's definitely significant in something like this. And whatever this is that's going on. Because I'm getting, the money will look good, but it's drama, it's chaos. People don't like you at whatever this is. And so, whether they're trying to take something from you, whether they're trying to have some type of control over you here. I would definitely say if you take this partnership here. So this could definitely be about something about a job, about a relationship here. Somebody could be trying to take something from you. Still an idea from you. Do they really want to help you here? And at what cost to you? Is it worth taking the help, or is it better you just do it by yourself? Is there something else that's going to come along that's going to be better than this? So no, Mike is right here. Is there something else that's going to be better than this? Burger King, Dairy Queen on the top of the deck. So could be very superficial people, very mean, very ignorant, very arrogant, conceited type of people here that you're going to be working with. And so I did see celebrities, but all celebrities aren't down to earth. They aren't all humble. They aren't all that cool to be around. Some of them, I've heard some instances where some of them can be real buttholes. So I don't know who this is, what this is for you. For everybody, it may be different. Majestic, magical here. Mystical. Wasn't mystic one of the first words that came out? I think mystic was one of the first. Yeah, mystic. So something to be significant about that. These could be people who are mystical. These could be people who do some kind of magic. Forbid you got arrogant, ignorant, conceited, boastful people who do not like you and they do magic. Equals to witchcraft. Magic for people who don't like you equals witchcraft. And so, now you got witchcraft being done on you. Now you got people who have some type of power over you. Now you're in this contract with these things going on. I seen Reiki. Somebody here may do Reiki. They could be trying to do something to affect your energy. Do something to cause you issues here. I see finances. Loves to keep up drama. They slept with a friend. Fairy tale here. Supportive. Momentous here. Mother-in-law. There is a mother-in-law here. There are siblings here. You did see meet the parents. Didn't I say the parents could be some kind of... Somebody could be married. I did say parents could be some kind of in-laws or something. And then you have mother-in-law right here. And so this could be a married couple. Definitely could be like a family. Let's see, let's move in together though. So what is let's move in together? Air signs, fastidious. Air signs. Somebody who pays very close attention to details. Attention to what's being said. Attention to what is being done. Could be very anal people here. This could be people, like I said, arrogant. conceited, may look at themselves as perfection. These may be people who do not hold themselves accountable for whatever it is they're doing here. Bipolar, bipolar disorder. And I see law and order here. Hmm. Oh, wow. And then here you go right here. Again, they show favoritism. Just sitting on the top of this deck. Got 3 different decks right here. I just looked over. And sitting on the top is they show favoritism. So definitely these people sound like they will get you in a position here that may pay well, but it's not going to be without drama. You're going to be surrounded by people who don't like you. And for the ones of us who have been in an uncomfortable work environment, you know how that is. I mean, it gets to a certain point. If it gets too bad, you don't give a damn how. My bad. You don't care how much it's paying. You be ready to leave it where it's at because it's too much drama. It's too much. The toxicity gets overwhelming. It's like you get sucked into it, especially when you have people. And I just left out of a toxic work environment. You know, that public storage, that's what that was for me, a toxic work environment. Petty, over dramatic, always doing shady things, and trying to purposely do the opposite of what it is that you need for them to do. Whatever they can do to try to make your job hard for you. You don't want to be around something like that. That can drive you crazy. See, contact a lawyer. Gang stalking. Contact a lawyer. I seen that gang stalking. It made me look up to see who this was in front of me. And this little Toyota here. And a DER 4340. Exercise. I see dealership tags. I'm trying to clean it up. Somebody trying to clean something up. Oh yeah, it definitely be gang stalking. That's how they move. And no reason to be over here. They just pull in and pull around and pull up on the side of you, and you know, street theater, so to speak. Things to try to get your attention. Things to make you look up. Something to aggravate the hell out you. Cover your crown. Cover my head. Contact the lawyer. That's what's right here at the top of this deck right here. And then I picked it up and then pick up all the cards, and what's left behind is tiny. Something could be small. That could be somebody's name here. But it says contact a lawyer here. Somebody's gang stalking. Because the deck on you can have whatever you like. Oh boy. No. Again, do not wear yourself out trying to gain wealth. Again, this is drama, chaos, confusion. Just speak up about what's going on. Right behind that filing fake reports. You could have somebody filing fake reports. I see Child Protective Services, CPS. And then you have having or showing an extreme greed for wealth or material gain. This is somebody trying hard to get some kind of money here. Somebody could be filing fake reports on you. What did I start off saying? Somebody told me that I'll be coming into a lot of money, and the first thing my mother said was to play the lottery. And so you got filing fake reports on you. This is somebody who's greedy, somebody who is trying to get money out of a situation, somebody that may be paying people to gang stalk you, which means they're looking for a reaction here. They're fishing for something here. This could be somebody that's trying to set up something where they're able to try to file a lawsuit on you to get something from you. You know, when you want to hurt somebody, what's the first thing you go for? It's their pockets. Their pockets. And so this could be someone trying to set you up to not only have control over what is going on, what you say, what it is you do. But this could be somebody here. Like I said, even if the person offering you the job has good intentions for you, you can have somebody here that does not have good intentions here. Somebody who wants to take something from you. Possibly your pockets here. Somebody who wants you to maybe work for nothing here. I see law and order here. So contact a lawyer, and law and order is sitting at the top of the deck here. I see supportive. So you could have international people supporting you here. People who see what's going on. This is somebody who does not like your appearance. When I see this, I don't feel like it's the way you dress. I feel like it's more so the way you carry yourself, your way of thinking, the way you present yourself, your morals, your standards, your integrity, your character here. They don't like the light that you carry. And it says they don't like your appearance. They don't like the way you appear to others. So this could be somebody trying to ruin your reputation by filing fake reports here on you. By trying to, I don't know what the fake reports would be. If they are gang stalking you, this could be somebody, like I said, trying to get a reaction out of you. Trying to say that you're doing something to them. Maybe trying to make you look crazy by responding to their tactics that they're using. And stalking is a violation of civil rights, by the way. And so if anything, whoever this is that's out for your pockets, out to get money, so to speak, whoever this is, if they have money, you could definitely sue them if they're gang stalking you. Y'all, when I say I'd be right on it, I cut the deck on this. It's definitely a violation of your civil rights. Definitely a violation of your civil rights. Filing fake reports. Because they're doing this because they can. And then I see elite here. So definitely some people with a status are doing this because they can do it. Because the people with the status are going to be believed before anything. That's why you got to be like me. Always have your proof. Always have your proof of what's going on. And I record everything, y'all. The minute it start feeling like it's something, finances. Definitely could be somebody coming for your money. Look at this. Finances. New contracts. Bank balance increase. Somebody's about to come into something here. And somebody may know that. And so they could be trying to set up a situation here where they are trying to take something from you. Somebody who may not, they don't want to see you win here. Could be jealousy. Envy, we already seen they hate you. It's somebody who does not like you. Somebody who could have some type of status about them, and they use their status to get away with things. You know, they use their status to play on people's minds, you know, because you gonna believe whatever it is they tell you. And even if you don't believe it, you might pretend like you believe it, depending on who they are. Because some people are just kind of goofy like that. You know, you think just because somebody has a certain position of power, or you know, certain fame that comes along with their name, that they don't tell lies and they not messy, or that they wouldn't do something to try to set somebody up here. They wouldn't do something to set up a situation here. Oh, I'm looking at my comments. Somebody dropped an F-bomb on here. I thought I had my comments. I thought I had my comments here where people could not say certain things. That person came back. They came back over here. Passed all the parking spaces and came back over here. Looked like it may have been a Spanish or white person, and then a black guy just ran up out of nowhere, lifted the hood of the car, did something for about a minute, closed it back down, and then she pulled off. I don't know where he went. But for them to bypass those parking spaces over there and come right back over here to appear to have done nothing. I mean, the car was on when she drove it back over here. He lifted the hood up. I don't know what he could have done in like 1 minute, 2 minutes. Anyway. So that's what we have. 47 minutes in. That's what we have. Maybe about to come into some kind of money here. You got somebody could be working hard here to do something or try to take it from you. They may be trying to stop it. They may be trying to ruin your reputation here. They maybe want somebody to look at you a certain way or delay whatever it is that's coming to you here. Because with this filing fake reports here, somebody wants to offer you a job. I see abusive. Somebody wants to offer you something. Somebody could even want to date you here, but then you had a family full of people who are about the drama. Family full of people who are used to having their way. Family full of people that may be creating some type of confusion behind the scene. Your dreams are coming true. So what, y'all? Your dreams are coming true. So I'm going to go back to the beginning again. One of the first cards I pulled was red, willpower, desires. And what did I say? It was something that you may have been desiring here. It's about to be offered to you. Could come with a significant increase in your finances here, but also a significant increase in drama and chaos, confusion that's going to come with that. Some toxicity here. Some people that don't want you to have whatever this is. With this gang stalking and contact a lawyer here. Somebody could definitely be already trying to figure out how they can do something here to hurt you. How they can create a situation here where they're able to take something from you or stop you from getting something here. I see they hiding depression here. The karmic, that's what I'm looking at. The karmic is hiding depression. And so whoever this is that doesn't want you to have this person is sad. This person's hiding depression. They are, they may feel insignificant here, you know. They could feel like their opinion doesn't matter. They could feel like you're about to come in and take their place somehow, you know. You have to be careful around jealous people. You got to be careful around people like this because they're willing to do anything. With this gang stalking and contacting attorney and CPS and filing fake reports here. I see envy. You got somebody here. Possibly be an air sign. I see fire signs right here. So you could be an air sign or a fire sign, or they could be an air sign or a fire sign here. Yeah, with this envy here, you got somebody that's jealous, envious of you. They look at you as a threat. They don't want you to come into whatever this is. They don't want you to have whatever this is here. Do not wickedly lie or ambush near the home of the righteous one. Do not destroy his or her place of rest here. Somebody here may be trying to do that. Destroy your place of rest. Somebody here may have already done that. They may have already had you lose a home or be kicked out of a place or lose a job here. Something, a place where you rested, somewhere with, you know, a roof over your head here. They may have already done that. This is someone that may have started the sabotage long ago here. Only for this to still be taking place. This could be somebody who was trying to sabotage you so that this would not be an issue. So that you would not get to the point where you were offered something here. And so they could have already came for your home. They could have already came for your job. What else? Everything I say is for a reason. So what was I talking about? You know, when it comes down to toxicity, you don't want to get locked in with a job like that, because it doesn't matter what money you make or what privileges come along with that job. You will want to quit once it starts getting too toxic. You know, once issues keep coming up, just keep arising, it makes you want to quit. You can't get used to working in an environment like that. And that's what I was dealing with at this last job that I had, the last 9 to 5 that I actually had here. And what happened with that job? They eventually fired me for no reason at all. They created reasons. They went back and looked. He was trying to find something, y'all. He went back 7 years ago. He only had his job for a year. He went back 7 years ago to try to find something that he could write me back up for it. I don't even know how they let him do that, to be honest with you. With this filing fake reports here and this toxic job situation here, and don't lie and ambush and destroy the home of someone here. You may have had somebody already plotting on you and already trying to stop your finances, already trying to make you homeless, already trying to put you in a situation. I see public humiliation, already trying to put you into a situation where it made it hard for someone to maybe want to offer you something, because you were already down bad. You were already in a crazy situation. You were already lacking because of what they already done. If this is somebody who caused you to lose your house or your apartment, or your job, this is somebody who was filing fake reports on you. Could be trying to file fake reports now, so that would had to do with like calling up to your job, calling up to your apartment complex, calling your HOA, saying or doing things to make you try to lose an income, saying things to try to humiliate you here. I see King right behind this. Becky right behind that. Every time I see Becky, I think about the way they say Becky with the good hair here. Could be somebody with good hair. Siblings, a brother and a sister here working together here. Somebody could have already came for you in that way. They could have started this early on. I just seen Leslie and Calvin. I don't know. Maybe that could have something to do with something. I don't know. I was trying to shuffle the cards and I seen both of those pop out right behind each other. Leslie and Calvin. What just fell? An inheritance obtained first by greed will no longer be a blessing in the end. Somebody trying to take something from somebody. With this inheritance, it makes you feel like, something that's going to be given to you. They don't want you to have this. They could even be trying to give it to someone else, or after something that was done to you previously, they may have given it to someone else. So this could be something that's coming back around to you. But it doesn't change anything. You still got a community of people here who don't want you to have it. So especially if it was something that was given to somebody else previously. And the community is fond of this person or these people who already had this position. Of course they don't want you to have whatever this is. Somebody's jealous, somebody's envious, and they're coming for you in different ways here. This is the chaos, this is the confusion here. It's better to eat a piece of bread here in peace than feast where there is drama, confusion, chaos. You got a lot to eat. You're doing a lot of eating. You may be paid well, but you're going through hell. And who really thinks of the money, when they get up every day and they're going to a place where they don't want to be. They're going to a place where they're surrounded by people who make them feel uncomfortable. You think of the money in a sense, well, I got to do this, so I got to pay my bills. And I got to do this until I can get something better. But that's it. After I have to, it's a burden. It's not something you want to do regularly. So, use discernment. I don't know what this is coming in. Let's move in together. Relax. Relax. This really could be a situation where somebody is coming in here and they have the purest intentions. But you got a community of people that's gunning for you. I'm telling you. They don't like you. And they're going to make it hard. Earth signs. Same sex. I seen LGBTQ earlier, but I really didn't know what was even the reason that came out. And so I just kind of left it alone because I could not make sense of it. So maybe you can. I should have said it then when I first seen it. Paranoid. Somebody's paranoid. And look what's right behind it. Loves to keep up drama. That's what you're going to be dealing with. What you probably already dealt with here. You will win that fight. You didn't even know that you were fighting. And so the stuff that's been done behind your back, all the things that's been done behind your back, it's going to be exposed. It's going to come to the forefront. You will have a chance to respond or take up for yourself, because I feel like a lot of things have been done behind the scenes to try to kind of dead something in its tracks, to stop something before it even started, to block something before it was even offered to you. With this, that inheritance card came out to stop something before it was even given to you. This may be something, somebody trying to stop you from receiving something. This could be two things here. This could be some type of inheritance, and it could also be some type of position somebody wants you to have here. Or you could be getting some type of inheritance, and you could have somebody coming in trying to love bomb you, sabotage you here. People who really don't like you, who are trying to ease their way into your life because of whatever this is. So take it however it resonates for you. What's that say? Yeah, let's move in together. I cut the deck on that again. Wow. They're doing this because they can. So, I also just seen someone loves you. So you got someone who hates you, someone who loves you. You got a war that's taking place behind your back because people are using their influence and their power to try to do certain things behind your back. You got someone who does not want you to have, or a group of people who does not want you to have a position here. You have someone who does want to have you. They do want you to have it. Use your discernment. Take it however it resonates, y'all. I'll be back.